Right on over here.
The way this is going to work, I'm going to talk, you guys are going to listen. This will all be testable at the end of the day, so you got to pay close attention. Today is Veterans Day. Very important day in UF that we celebrate. We're going to be celebrating that we have such great people to protect our freedoms and that they're willing to give up 4 to 20 years of their lives to protect us. Before we start introducing the veterans, we're going to talk about something that's very, very important to veterans. This is flag etiquette. Now you'll see what's going on in our country at different times. People think that this is something like this. For the veterans who served out there, this is very important. This is the last thing that the U.S. government gives to a veteran. It is draped on their casket when they pass away. You will see veterans are very, very much love this. So we never want to disrespect it. It's not clothing. It's not something that you just hang haphazardly. You hang it on a flagpole. You'll see it in your classes. You handle this with respect. That is the one way you can always honor a veteran, is by honoring our U.S. flag. So on that, we are now going to present the veterans. Please stay seated when the veterans come in and leave this center area open. Present the veterans!
Where's Lucy? From last week.
Okay. After the time, we're going to have the presentation of the colors. That means we have the American flag brought forth. The veterans will be doing a half salute. They've earned that right by serving our government, our country. Students, you will be putting your hand over your heart. During this time when we present the colors, all covers that are not of the military will be removed. So any students, if you have a hat, you have to take your hat off. Once again, put your hand on your heart. You remain silent during this time. Present the colors. Please stand and salute. Hand on your heart.
Keep it put ahead.
We will now have the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that a flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Repeat, Oliver.
Jesse.
Good.
Right now, we're going to have the introduction of the veterans. I need you to remain quiet. We'll hold the applause to the very end so that you can listen. I really want you guys to really listen to where these guys have served, what their jobs were, so you get kind of you can kind of realize what it means to be a veteran from what they have gone through.
My name is Ryan Musa. This is John Taylor. He served in our country in the U.S. Navy and was in the Vietnam. And he graduated in 1966 from Princeton. There were 61 boys in the class, 47 are veterans.
My name is Isabella Milbrandt, and this is Ryan Correa. He served in our country in the Army and was in the Iraq War.
My name is Chloe.
And my name is Landon.
This is our grandpa Charlie.
He served in the Army.
And was in the Vietnam War.
He is a wounded vet.
He was in missiles and artillery.
My name is Haley Dribble. This is my father, Kristen. He served in our country, the Navy, and he was in the Gulf War. He worked as an engineer. My name is Skylar Zipori. This is Jordan Zipori. He served our country in the National Guard and was in the Operation Enduring Freedom. He also deployed to Guantanamo Bay, Cuba.
My name is Taylor Thompson. This is my grandpa Jim Thompson. He served in our country, the Army, and he was a veteran. He was in the Vietnam.
My name is Vaughn Wings. This is my grandpa Wings. He served our country in the U.S. Marine, and he was in Vietnam.
My name is Madeline Fincham. This is my grandpa Butch Fincham. He served our country in the Army and was in the Vietnam War.
My name is Pearl Finstrom. This is my grandpa, Butch Finstrom. He was in the 1st Air Cavalry in 1969 through 1970.
My name is Adson Linden. This is my grandpa, Bruce Linden. He served in the military and was in the 2nd Tank Battalion, Platoon Chief, Admin Chief.
My name is Gail Mason, and this is Bob Lindbergh. He served our country in the Navy and was in the Vietnam War.
My name is Claire, and this is Janelle, and she served in the Navy and was in the Desert Storm. She worked with airplanes in Japan. She was in the Navy for 6 years.
I'm Caitlin, and I'm Owen Gann.
This is Tara Gann. She served our country in the United States Army and served Fort Leonard Wood. She was a 95 Puma, which is a military police officer.
My name is Cole. This is Jim Peterson. He served our country in the Navy, and he was in the Vietnam. He was a gunsmith.
My name is Isabel Walsall. My name is Emily Schwarzer. This is Jerry Nelson. He served our country in the Army and was in the Vietnam conflict. He served from 1963 to 1966.
My name is Anna Abda. This is Dick Rohazel.
He served our country in Germany and was in the army. He was in the Vietnam War.
My name is Ellie Mullen. This is my dad, Greg Mullen, and he serves our country in the Navy and was in the Gulf War. They served on the U.S. Constellations CV-64 from 1991 to 1995. He was in the aviation.
My name is Lily. This is Matt. He served our country in the Marines and he was in the OIF and OEF. He retired after 20 years and is our veteran.
My name is Nathan Carlson. This is my grandpa Dave, and he served in the army for 9 years, and he built roads and bridges.
My name is Erica Maida, and my name is Max Ruzick, and this is our grandpa Steve. He served our country in the Marine Corps and was in the Vietnam War. He loves our country very much. He's proud to be a Marine Hoorah.
My name is Casey, and this is Amanda. This is our Martin. This is our father, Martin. He served in the Air Force and was in the 4088th Intelligence Squadron.
He served in the Operation Enduring Freedom. My name is Evelyn, and my name's Henry, and this is Gary Nelson. He served in the Army and was in the Vietnam War, 1970-1971. My name is Abigail Morrow. This is Harry Moses. He served our country in the Navy and was in the Vietnam, and he drove landing craft.
My name is Addison, and this is my grandpa John. He served our country in the Navy and was in the Vietnam War. He rode in nuclear submarines and underwater for 74 days.
My name is Golden. This is my grandpa Phil, and he served in the country U.S. Army, and he was in the Vietnam War.
My name is Isabel Wilson. This is Alan Rao. He has served our country in the Army and was in the Vietnam War. He was an Air Rangers, and he was a sniper.
My name is Logan D. Lillis. This is Bob Pringle. He served our country in the U.S. Air Force and was in during the Vietnam War. All worked in personnel and assignments.
My name is Bella. This is Randy Hatch. He served our country in the Army and was in Iraq, and was in the service for 33 years.
My name is Jaden. This is Kurt Walson. He served our country in the U.S. Navy and was in the war in Iran, served 8 years as a CB squad leader.
My name is Matthew, and this is my grandma Sharon Bartle. She served in the Air Force and was put in the Minot Air Force Base.
My name is Lucy. This is my grandpa David Higberg. He served in the in the army, and was in the Fort Carson, Colorado, served from September 1972 to September 1975.
My name is Anna, and this is Marisa Pollard. She serves our country in the Air Force Reserves, and she just got back from the deployment in Kuwait.
My name is Harper Post. This is Phil Girth, and he served in our country in the Navy and was in the Vietnam War aboard USS Chicago for 3 years. Hi, I'm Peter, and this is Dick Anderson. He served in the Army and was in Korea from 1999 to 1963. Military policeman. He served 3 years. My name is Blake Grenier. This is my mom, Amy Grenier. She served in the country. She served our country in the Air Force and was in Operation Enduring Freedom. She was a captain and started flying at age 17. My name is Hunter. This is my dad and my mom. They were married in the army. My name was in the Iraq War. Is a master sergeant. My mom is a specialist in both foreign communications.
Hi, my name is Luke. This is my grandpa PJ. He served in the Vietnam War in 1968. He was a dog handler, and nowadays he makes the best pancakes ever.
What did you say? He's a dog handler now. He makes special
Hello,
things.
my name is Lucas, and this is my grandpa Rick. He served our community in the Army, and he was in the U.S. troops for 7 years.
My name is Haley Downey, and this is my grandpa Pete Donner. He served in the U.S. Army and was in the Vietnam War. My name is Emerson.
I'm Olivia. This is our grandpa, Steve Seeger. He served our country in the Coast Guard, and he was stationed in Alaska and Michigan.
He served from 1967 to 1971, was an electrician on airplanes. My name is Gavin Holland. This is my grandpa, Steve Carlson. He served our country in the U.S. Army and was in Korea, and he was a radio operator. My name is Nicholas Schroeder. This is Scott Walks. He served our country in the Navy and was in the Gulf War. He was a boiler technician.
My name is Maya. This is Greg Kowalski. He served in our country in the Army and the Air Force, and he was in the Germany and Korea.
This is Thorsten Murray, my nephew. My name is Kevin Murray. I'm serving in the Army National Guard, currently serving. I'm a staff sergeant. I work full-time over Camp Kirkley as a full-time technician.
My name is Marie Day. This is Joe Trump. He served our country in the Army and was in the Korean War as a protest. My name is Catherine, and this is our Charlie.
He served our country in the U.S. Air Force. He was in the Vietnam War. He served from 1969 through 1973.
My name is Juliana. This is Dennis. He served our country in the Navy. He was in Scotland. He worked on nuclear submarines and hydrofoils. He was an electrician and he served for 7 years.
My name is Sophia. This is Brian. He served our country in the Marine Corps and was deployed to Africa. Brian was a firefighter in the Marine Corps.
My name is Owen Good. This is David Good, Staff Sergeant, retired. He served our country, Navy and Army, and he was in Al-Bar, Iraq. 23 years of service, enjoyed it very much. In many other places, his job was Cav Scout Sniper Team Leader.
My name is Gage. I have 2 grandpas. This is Don Super. He served in the Army and is in Germany. And this is Jennifer. He served in the Army also, and he was in Oklahoma in 1971.
Okay, let's give all the veterans a big hand. Okay, with today being Veterans Day, just a little bit of information. Right now, there's close to 20 million veterans in the United States. 2 million of those veterans are women. Today was our best showing ever here at the Intermediate School for Women Veterans. If I could get the women veterans to please stand. Less than 7% of all There's currently close to 350,000 veterans that live in the state of Minnesota. As you can tell, we have great showing. A lot of them live in the area around here. In 1954, the president changed the holiday. This used to be Armistice Day, which was the end of World War I. Unfortunately, our country's had many wars, so instead of having a celebration after each war, we now celebrate the veterans, the people who actually put their lives on the line. Veterans are anyone who can serve in the U.S. military. They've served successfully and they've been discharged. As you listen today, they were all over the world. Their jobs, they ranged from pilots, truck drivers, mechanics, police, doctors to teachers. In your own family, without getting too excited, I'm just asking for a raise of hands. How many people here have a veteran in their family? Okay, so this week should be a great week. I'm going to be talking in some of your classes. When we talk to a veteran, there's certain things you want to ask them. This week when I come to your classes, I know the one comment is you guys are going to be sitting there and you're going to be like, my dad was a veteran. And then I normally say, what did they do? And you guys sit there and you stare at me and you go, I don't know. Then I go, where did they serve? And you guys sit there and you stare at me and you go, I don't know. So this week, do some history. Learn about your family. Learn about what was your job. That is a really good question to ask a veteran. What did they do? Listening to what all these gentlemen and ladies did during your service for our country, it really ranged a lot. Where did you serve? What countries did you go to? Some of these people, you listen to them, there were 10 different places that some of these guys went. You went from Asia to Africa to Europe. They were serving the United States. So ask the questions. What was the weirdest food that you ate when you were in the military? Ask some of these questions, because I'm sure they got some great stories, some of the weird things they had. Your teachers are going to be eating MREs this week, and we all have those up here. So you guys will, and the teachers are going to have to do a report and show what they taste like. So some of the questions not to ask a veteran. Hold on a second. Still up here. Some of the questions we don't want to ask a veteran. Number one, did you kill someone? You never want to ask that of a veteran if they were in war or anything like that. Never ask that question. You never want to ask if people in their unit got killed. Part of the reason is you'll hear people talk about PTSD, and that's for people when they have issues when they come home. Now, we don't want to bring up those memories. You want to talk about the good things, the great things. Ask them, hey, do you guys have any pictures? Do you take any pictures where you're at? Veterans, military people love to take pictures.